Good evening, everybody. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday so far. Welcome back to the Soulless Gaming Vintage Story server. We have a lot to do today, so without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into it. So, everything looks quite a bit different from last time we were in here. Since last time, I kind of did a little bit of off-camera work trying to figure out how I wanted these halls to look. So we went ahead, well, I went ahead and designed out this hall design, and honestly, I'm quite proud of it. I really like how this ended up turning out. And so yeah, basically we're gonna be taking all of our bricks and just replicating this pattern throughout the entire hallway. Only problem that I can realistically see is these corners here, because I do kind of have like a layout for the most part. So it's going to be interesting trying to figure out what we're going to do with this corner bit and see how it all lines up in here. But we have much to do, so let's go ahead and start getting right into it. But while we are starting to work on this, if you happen to be enjoying yourself at any point in time during the stream, please make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to check out all the links in the description below for all my social medias. Consider joining my community Discord as well. And if you want to see more Soulless Gaming Vintage Story content just like this, consider subscribing. And if you want to support me further than just liking and subscribing, consider becoming a channel member today, and you get some amazing perks such as being able to play with me here on the Vintage Story server. So, huge shout out and thank you to all my channel members for your support. And if you want to support me, consider becoming a channel member. So, this actually did not take me nearly as long as I was anticipating, solely because of the fact that I made the pantograph, which allows us to essentially just copy and paste our brick design, so I'm not sitting here chiseling for hours on end. This thing is an absolute game changer. Freaking love the thing. So we need to remove this layer of stone, and this is pretty much, I'm just showing you guys how I ended up coming up with this design here. I should say Raiden, aka Welkin, did provide some feedback on how it should look, and honestly I'm quite happy with how this ended up turning out. I wasn't entirely sure how we were going to be able to pull off the diagonals like this, but just simple, you know, chiseled out half blocks, you know, that kind of stuff. It ended up working out, so we are all good there. Yeah, so let's grab the pantograph, and essentially all we're going to do is left click and then right click twice so that it becomes a chiseled block, and we just have to simply right click a whole bunch of times, and this makes this process go by so much quicker in comparison. So do that. I will need to do one more layer of bricks as well for this last little bit right here. So nope. See, this is also why I really like this tool, is because it allows us to really dig through all this stuff a lot, or not dig, but just designing all of this. Oh, hi there.
Bonjour.
What are you doing? You trying to mess with me?
Stealing. A little bit. I snuck up on you.
Stealing? What are you stealing?
Everything.
Well, that's just kind of rude.
It doesn't look like a lot to steal, though. Come on, man. You gotta be richer than this.
Listen, I'm working on it, okay? I'm busy with designing stuff, okay? Making things look pretty, okay? Just let me make things look pretty first, and then we'll be insanely rich, okay? Now, one of the other things that I'm gonna kind of struggle with just a little bit here is what we're gonna do going down the stairs here. into our work area here. Oh, I need to check. Is this finally done? It is. Let's go. We can make another bloomery. If I could put the stuff in the right spot. Because I've been really ramping up our iron production here. Mostly because I have some plans in the works that I still need to talk with the community about. But what we're doing is going to require an insane amount of iron. So that's why I'm making all these bloomeries. And yeah, it's great. I mean, this is still only one of the 3 crates of bountiful hematite, so we're not going to be hurting for it anytime soon. Plus, we also have a crap ton, and I mean a crap ton of iron to go through. So, I'm just doing myself a bit of a favor and just throwing in all of this iron, get it all going. I've kind of developed a system with the whole smithing up iron bars, and all that kind of stuff. So basically what I've done, I might even actually have some sitting in the crate behind us. Yeah, I do have some iron blooms, but essentially I was just work off of, because this thing works so efficiently when it's windy out, when I just have 2 furnaces going, or forges, 2 forges going, and by the time that one fully heats up, this one's ready to go, and basically it's actually really efficient. I'm glad that I was able to kind of figure that out. And you only need the 2, because if you heat up any more than that, then you're going to run into issues of stuff cooling down a little bit quicker than one might like. But yeah, this is great. We love having all of this iron. Ideally, I would like to try and get all of this done within the next couple weeks, designing and working on the interior for the forge room, going through all of these mountains of stone that we have just sitting around here as well. It's a lot. It's a lot, to say the least. Now, 7 times 6, I think we only need this 1 stack here, so that's nice. So now we can go ahead and light these bad boys up. Alright, so now that that is done, let's go ahead and eat really quick, because we are getting a wee bit hungry. Yeah, those are all good to go. Let's go ahead and hang up some of this stuff that we don't really need currently. Put some stuff away as well. I'm gonna put just a little bit of grass down here in case we happen to need to make any more forges or fireplaces, because we're using this to make the calcined flint, or calcified flint, whatever you want to call it. All right, so almost forgot about this part. Excellent. And now we need to put that in. this section needs to be dug out. Oh, that's not supposed to go there. Right, and we just go down the line. Probably just a little bit easier if we just right click on the blocks first and then go down through them all. Just like boom, 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 boom. Make this just a little bit more efficient. Just a little bit more, not a whole lot. We don't need that much efficient. We don't want to be slowing down while we're doing this. Now I decided to hang the lanterns up here, and I did make sure that all the lighting was still good too, but we're just gonna have some slight issues when it comes to making it all look nice coming down the stairs into the forge room and all that stuff. So yeah, making sure it's all nice and lit, decorated, and all that fun stuff. But that's a project for future Z-Man to figure out. Okay, shell. Look at that man go. He's a man on a mission. Now, it probably would be a little bit faster if we were both doing this, but I know he's got his own stuff that he wants to work on, which I completely understand. He did his fair share of helping out with excavation and all the other fun parts of this build, so I'm not going to hold it against him for now. I'm just messing with you, buddy. Oh, man. Yeah, it's just slow progress is all. There's a lot of intricate details that go into these builds. And I'm a stickler for making things look, making everything look pretty. Giving the goblins your tomb location? How dare you? That's just rude. They're gonna eat my bones, man. We don't want them eating my bones. Alright, that wasn't too bad at all. Now, this part here is going to be interesting, because I thought maybe... Excuse me? What are you doing? Oh yeah, this is where the storage room is supposed to be, and I did not clear it out like I said I was going to. Whoops. Oh, there's multiples of you. Get something in my offhand so I can just stab. It's so much easier sometimes when you just have something in your offhand. So you can just stab instead of doing the whole swinging and figuring out all that crap. It's especially good for tight spaces. Yeah, it seems that we have a bit of a cave conundrum right there. But I'm just going to close that up for now. And what did I do with this? Right. Okay. So what I did was we filled that in, cleared these parts out. And then, it's 2 blocks. I see. I know what I am doing now. Kind of, mostly. Once we get this small section done, I should probably also show you the other stuff that was done off camera, because that's also kind of important / significant. So we'll do that once we finish this off really quick. Did I put, yes, I did. Okay. But yeah, I thought maybe we could have potentially done something with like hollowing this out a bit and putting like a lantern or something down here, make it look somewhat nice. But I did not get that far. Also, I did not make enough bricks. I made a whole lot of mortar, and I'm probably going to end up needing to make more too, because we have been going absolutely ham when it comes to the lime. Like, I think this crate was up to like 600 something stones of lime, and now it's down to this, but this is just goes so freaking fast that it's producing a lot. I mean, a lot of lime, as you can see here. So I'm actually going to turn some of this into quick lime so I can make more mortar. And I know I didn't even grab it. What the heck? Should only need... We're just going to start with 4 pieces of black coal and see where that gets us. I do also need to throw some more of these stones. Granite ashlar blocks. I'm gonna take those. Those are slate. Right. So I did, like I said, I made a whole bunch of mortar for this time around. And I'm hoping that I'll end up using enough granite bricks today that we can get some of these giant slabs out of the way. So let's go ahead, snag that up really quick, make as many as we can with whatever mortar we got on us. It's definitely not enough. Yeah, I think I made like a total of 12 to 14 stacks of mortar. And we're already down to whatever's left of in our small chest there. I'm just gonna chisel out the rest of this. Might as well. Yeah, let's just grab another stack of mortar while we're at it. Use up what we have left over first. So that's one giant slab gone. You still have a lot more to go. Ugh, yikes. That's not good. I mean, it's good that we're using up this stuff so that we are not having to haul out too much more. I mean, we still have a huge mountain of slabs sitting outside the mountain, which is also not necessarily ideal. But I'm using up what we have in here just because of it's more convenient instead of running all the way outside. Can I? Yes, I can. So smart. So smart. Alright, that's a good amount of bricks right there. How is this doing? Yeah, I think we're going to do another 4 for now. Eventually we'll get the ratios right for cooking up an entire stack of lime for quick lime, but yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Pantograph. So I think for now, okay, no, I did just simply do a little inlet like that. Okay, so now that that small section is done, let's take you guys outside really quick and show you the progress that has been done around here. Not too much, obviously nothing's really changed in the main hall here, but outside here, we did quite a bit of off-camera stuff, such as we now have goats and cows for our livestock stuff. So that's great, but don't get too close, otherwise they will harm you. That's not great. So, ouch. Nope, you missed. I feel like everything should be ready to mate, but at the same time, I just don't know. I know at least it says for the females that they're ready to mate, but the other one, I forget what it's called. What the Volanus goat and then the Angora goat. I don't know if those ever say if they're like ready to mate or anything like that, but I don't know. Sakura Jima, hopefully I pronounced that right. Reviews. Welcome in. How you doing? This is the Soulless Gaming Vintage Story server. I wonder what is he doing? I must know. Are you playing Middle Earth? I am not. I've not played the Middle Earth mod in a very long time. Mostly just waiting for the next update. Oh, you're filling this in. I was like, what is he doing up here?
I think I'm gonna go ahead and make a castle up here really quick, like a fort or something.
Like a small watchtower?
More like, no, a full-blown fort.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Defenses, think about defensive positions.
I mean, this is a very good vantage point for us to set up a fort, definitely. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, have fun. I'm going back inside. I came from your Middle Earth video. Oh, okay. Yeah, unfortunately, don't get me wrong, absolutely love the Middle Earth mod. I cannot wait for its next update. They are still actively developing it. It's just, I think this is going to be the update where it takes them from alpha to beta. So I highly suggest, if you haven't done so yet, join their Discord. You can keep up with their GitHub notifications channel in there, and you can see what they're actively working on. But from what I guess it's not really a secret because they're public knowledge, but they are actively working on settlements for the mod, which is really cool. I'm very excited to see how that turns out, for sure. But I think once that next update hits, there'll be a little more inspiration for doing buildings and all that stuff. If you would like it, I recommend trying the Homestead mod pack. I've seen it circulating around. Currently, right now, the mod pack that I have been playing is the Sunlit Valley mod pack. It's basically just Stardew Valley in Minecraft, and I've been having a lot of fun with that so far. If they're I don't know how similar they are, but I also try to not play too many mod packs at a time, if that makes sense. I try to do one mod pack per video, or one mod pack series for videos. That's what I was trying to say. Just took me a little longer to get out. But yeah, this is not Minecraft. This is Vintage Story. It is the much more hardcore survival themed game. Hardcore survival themed block game. That's the best way that I can explain it. The game right now that I'm currently playing, yeah, it does very much play into the more realism factor than, say, Minecraft. So, there's a friend up there. He's hiding from me. Think Vintage Story as like, oh, what would you call it? Like almost Eldritch Horror to a degree, because of the mobs that are in this game. Yeah, I would definitely say if you enjoy Minecraft, but you also want a much more hardcore survival aspect to the game, play Vintage Story. Farming is a lot more realistic, and, you know, it just plays a lot more into the realism than Minecraft does. Nathan Foster, hello, welcome in. I died in a place like that in some random server. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, no, this is my Dwarven kingdom, so nobody has died in here unless it's either me or my other fellow companion that is currently not inside. He's off working on an outer castle defense-esque thing. I don't know. I only keep track of him about half the time. But how are you doing, Nathan? I love seeing new faces in the chat, whether it be from people coming over from videos, or they like Vintage Story and they just happen to stumble across my streams. You know, that kind of stuff. All right. Yes. You know, I could save myself on pickaxe durability if I... Especially it just feels like a waste with my steel pickaxe here. But if I just dig these out and then use my splitter plugs instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful, and hammer. I more so just kind of hate constantly picking up all of these small stones because I don't really use... Where the fuck did you come from? Die. I was gonna say, there shouldn't have... I mean, down below in the forge room is still not properly lit, I don't think. Unless I did... No, because I did put down more lanterns and everything. So it should all be properly lit so nothing spawns down here anymore. That stack of lime is good. And, alright, we do have... Beautiful. So I think 8 black coal is enough to get us 32 quick lime. And I do want to make myself some more slaked lime. So it actually needs to be in sequences of 4 if you're trying to make slaked lime. So it'd be 8. 8 liters of water. 32 liters of slaked lime. And then I have a whole bunch of sand that I grabbed. And boom. Another 256 mortar to use. Yes, please. So that's equates to almost 4 stacks, which is very nice. Yeah, there's a reason why I'm trying my best to... Oh, I'm starving. I was like, wait a minute, who just took damage? Was that me? Sometimes I forget to eat. It's kind of an unhealthy habit, I know. Yeah, no, I meant to... fill this in. I just did not do it for whatever reason. Probably because I didn't have enough lanterns. We are kind of struggling a little bit in the... whatchamacallits. The lantern department. So that we can keep things nice and lit. Prevent things from spawning. I ended up doing a trade with the Goblin faction yesterday too. One of the guys wanted some iron, and in return they gave me candles, which was very pleasant because I was able to make more lanterns. Oh, that's another thing that we need to work on. Raiden! If you're here listening, if you need me to get you coordinates for any bees, please let me know. That's not a small stone slab. That's a lot bigger than a small one. I don't know what the hell the game is doing there. Yeah, let me go grab one of my chisels really quick so that I can get some full blocks to do some filling in. Nope, wrong chisel. I need this one. Kind of repurpose some of our resources if at all possible. So instead of using our bricks for filling that in, we can just boom, 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 boom. Beautiful. And pantograph. Beautiful. Now, unfortunately, there's not much we can really do about these sections here. I mean, normally there isn't a cave in exposed. Probably gonna end up having to light that up somehow too, so that mobs aren't spawning like crazy up there. I do need to make myself some proper rubble storage too, instead of just throwing it all in our crates down there. Take a picture. It lasts longer. Beautiful, and then that goes there. Yeah, there's no lantern there because I don't have a lantern to put there. Damn it. Nope, wrong thing. Yeah, I'm still excuse me. That was kind of hurt to speak for a second there. But yeah, I haven't really fully planned out how the main hall is going to look just yet. Probably something relatively similar to this, if not, maybe make it a little more distinct. Yeah, so far this is looking very nice. I'm very proud of how this has turned out so far. Ooh, I haven't finished this actually. We still also have to kind of figure out what we're gonna do with the stair portion. Cause yeah, this is gonna be very interesting to plan out. So I think it goes like... And I don't want this to like... Come on, place the... There we go. Wow, I don't know why that was so hard to hit, but it was. Oh wait, do I have... No, I do not. How's this doing? Yeah, we still got about 2 more left in there. That's completely full. All my granite stones can go in here. Toss that in there. Just trying to give myself a little more inventory space because I just seem to have way too much stuff going on in my inventory. I don't need my shovel right now. Nor my axe. Pickaxe is still kind of important. Peat, not really. Oh, we're getting a little bit hungry. Gonna take that back up to the kitchen really quick. I made a whole bunch of porridge, so I should not be hurting for food. That's not supposed to go there. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that out. We'll put it up here. I do need to make some more slate brick blocks. So we're gonna do that really quick. Perfect. So I think we did, what, 5? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That was kind of in the way anyways, so gonna have to move that over somewhere right here. Sure, why not? Don't need the rubble hammer, don't need the scythe. And we don't need the tin bronze pickaxe. Here, we're gonna make this a little bit easier on ourselves. So I'm thinking it could be interesting to do like some sort of design here coming from the hallway into the forge room. Then it'll be something relatively simplistic that we can replicate throughout this entire section of the room. You know, it's like a divider-esque something. I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling at this point, trying to think of potential ideas for this. Maybe we also just do ourselves a favor and trim all the way up to the ceiling. At least this section here. Because I haven't really thought about if I wanted to expand off this room at all. I know I just wanted to have this as like one big room. But if we end up having like needing extra storage or something like that, then we might consider making more rooms. The only thing about it is that we don't want to be expanding this way, because the main hall is along this wall here. So just got to kind of keep that in mind. Maybe we even don't really do anything super intricate with these walls here, just because it's going to be a lot to kind of plan out. This pickaxe is on its last legs, and I hate to say that because this is the third steel pickaxe that we have gone through now, building this place. Extra rocks can be tossed into there. Right. What do I need this for? Yeah, because I still want you to kind of like be able to look into this room. So I think for now, all we're going to do is chisel this out and just put bricks in temporarily until I can think of doing something else with these walls. That's not supposed to go like that. There we go. Should probably also equip my hammer. No! Our steel pickaxes no more. It makes me very sad. And Raiden wants me to save our steel so that we can make specific armors and whatnot. Do we want to try... What if we kept that? So that way we could at least do something with this section up here. Don't mind my dwarven scaffolding. Yeah, because I mean, mobs technically they can't spawn on stairs, so we don't really need to have a light source up here or anything like that. So maybe if we just simply do this. I genuinely wish I had known about the pantograph way sooner. I do remember one of my chatters mentioning it to me a while ago, but it was just one of those things where it's like, I don't need it, so I'm not going to use it. Now I just feel silly, because it's super useful and helpful. I'm thinking. So I feel like we could definitely... Let me go get my regular chisel really quick. Pantograph really quick. If we did something, hammer and offhand, right? Just do like some sort of trim almost along the stairs here. Like that. And we just do that all the way across. They're kind of like, they're not really even half slabs. They're more like 3/4 slabs. But it just gives a little bit more depth to the wall. I mean, for now, that honestly doesn't look half bad either. And then for up here, we'll just... I guess I need to also do that with this. Bam, bam, bam. Leave that open so that we can put a lantern there eventually. Beautiful. Now I just need to do that with this side. Which won't be so bad. Alright. Because if I do... Nope, wrong placement. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. See, that was so much quicker than what I did over here. I don't know why I do the things that I do sometimes. I guess we were still trying to, like, plan it out, though, but it is what it is. Oop. Nope. Not like that. So, picture that. All along here. Up. Hammer. Beautiful. Now we just need to chisel out this small section. What would have probably normally taken me hours to do, I'm getting done in like 20 minutes. I mean, we've been going for almost an hour now, but we've also been working on pretty much this entire hallway. At least half of it. Whoop. Missed the jump. So much easier. Go ahead and fill that in. And this section too. Beautiful. All right. So pretty much this entire hallway section is now done. Well, no, it's not done, because we still have the other side to do. Well, excuse me. We've at least designed the entryway to the forge, which is nice. I feel like this doesn't look too bad. It seems very basic, but I'm sure as time goes on, we'll figure it out, throw in some more stuff. So one more detail that I'm gonna do is just bring that up to connect. Just kind of gives it that continuity. Yeah, it's super simple, super basic, but maybe we'll come up with some other designs in the future for making this look not as bland. But for now, it looks pretty solid to me. I should probably also grab my food. I wonder if our flax crop is almost ready. Hey, stop clawing the carpet. You're very hard at, like, sneaking up on me. Once I see your name tag, it's like, I know you're there once you crouch.
Yeah.
But, what were your plans for all of our flax?
I mean, we can use it for whatever. We can upgrade the health hammer or with the windmills, or you can make a boat or whatever you want.
Because I definitely think I want to try to use part of it towards making a boat, just so that we can have it for trade and such. So.
Yeah, I mean, we have plenty. That's like 2 full rows of flax.
Yeah. Yeah, so we kind of have an insane farm going right now.
I think we could definitely make a boat, and I think we can get 1 more windmill. Or not windmill, but like 1 more health hammer going.
Oh, yeah. So I think that's...
Figure out that setup.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult. Because in all reality, if we need to... Because I have kind of thought about the potential of putting in another health hammer. We can always expand the room a bit, and I could do like sub rooms for like all of our tanning and other stuff, so that we can have it basically like this setup coming out in all 4 directions.
Yeah.
If need be.
Yeah, because all I would really need to do, I think, is build another big gear, and then share that with.
Yeah,
3.
because I mean, in reality, if we wanted to, we could even just, well, no, not that, probably not this direction, because it goes right into the stairs. Guess I probably should have thought about this before, but oh well.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. If anything, we can do like another gear on the other side of this gear, and then flip this around.
Just raise this and have it go over this way too.
Yeah, that is also true. But we just got to keep in mind is that like all the lighting and stuff. Like I have this room right now currently so that it's all, well, I guess except for this one singular block in the corner here is mob proof.
Shame.
I know, I'm terrible. But yeah. So I think that's what we can do. Oh, is that done?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty much taking all of the limestone that we have and just grinding it up. Because I need it for quick lime and making mortar.
Is that how you make the ashlar blocks?
The brick blocks? Yes. Because you need 8 bricks and then 1 piece of mortar. Probably just cook that. Cook up another section. Yeah, basically I'm making almost 4 stacks of mortar at a time. No, I am making 4 stacks of mortar at a time right now. So I'm just trying to keep up with what I'm producing.
Yeah, I get you.
I do have more strong tannin. Yes! You should definitely check to see how much leather we have.
I think I saw. That's quite a bit. We need to start like doing oak trees and stuff because they're the best for getting wood and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I have some oak saplings or seeds in storage somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna plant them, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to plant them, go for it.
Yeah. Because we need to start bumping up that production of trees and stuff.
Yeah. The shears are... Do you want me to make you another set of shears? Because I know the ones that I have.
I have a full set still.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm set. I'll go ahead and plant a lot of that shit because I can just chop it down when I start building stuff.
That's fair. Alright, but yeah, we've got... What, 42 blooms of iron right here? That's wonderful. So we're up to 60 iron blooms now sitting in this crate. And yeah, I'm just gonna make more so that I can do at least... Let's do at least 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can at least do another bloomery set, so we're gonna do that. Oh, we could do another. Yeah, almost 2 stacks of leather. That is really freaking good. So yeah, I'm really just trying to stay on top of that. So we got 6. So 4. Yeah, okay. Plus crushing up all this stuff helps use up my hammer's durability since we have 2 hammers in our inventory right now. Yeah, iron production is going swimmingly right now. And it helps a lot when you have the amount of bloomeries that we have. I feel like I've been pretty disciplined when it comes to picking up any flint that I find in the wild and bringing it home, since we have so much iron that needs to be processed. And this is also iron that we're going to need for making steel. Which, that's still a process I have to learn. My boy Raiden is the one that has been doing all the steel production for us. So, but I know he's wanting to also do his build out there. So I like to think I'm a pretty cool faction leader. You know, I let my people do whatever the hell they want as long as they are contributing to the greater good of the colony. I guess it's colony, kingdom, civilization, whatever. So once we get our bloomeries going, we'll go back up to that corner section that we still have yet to fill in. Yeah, nothing left in there. So let's head up. I'm gonna have to move these limestone ashlar blocks because we really don't have a use for them. Yeah, might as well just move them now. Go throw them in one of the crates down there in the forge room. How's chat doing? You guys still hanging in there? What are you guys' thoughts on the build so far? You like it? Any adjustments that we could make to make it look better? Please feel free to let me know. I am always for criticisms when it comes to my building. Except when they're really mean, then it's... And you're just a jerk. I'm just kidding. I feel nothing when people criticize my work. Does that be considered part of trauma? I don't know. Regardless, we got building to do. So, yeah, I mean, really, this shouldn't be all that difficult now that I'm thinking about it, because we're basically just going to be copying and pasting this. Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted. Gotta fix that really quick. Yeah, no. Whoopsies. Actually, we could just do this. Nope. Alright, hold the phone, please, while I fix my errors. Beautiful. Yeah, now this part we're gonna have to chisel out by hand because we don't have a block face like this. One thing that I don't like about this is that you're not able to, I don't think you're at least able to rotate. Rename a tool, undo, mirror shape, paste shapes. No. Don't think there's any way to rotate that. No, I just messed that up. Okay. Yeah, one downside of the pantograph, but it's not that big of a deal personally. Four by four. Just like that. Ooh. I almost missed this. Now, the corner, we're not going to do anything special with it. We're just going to have it be a simplistic base block like so. It's also just very simple and easy to do. Just chisel out a couple sections like that. Right. Yeah. There it goes. 4 by 4. Right. Yeah, I think that looks... No. Yeah, we almost messed that up. Well, at least we caught it now. Because I would have been going back through this and being like, where the frick did I mess up? Where's my food? What do I do with my food? Gosh darn it. I think I left it down in the forge room. I thought I brought it up with me. But maybe not. It's not in my inventory. How's this doing? It's still going strong. Slight concern. I have no idea what happened to my food. You... But why? I need to... I was keeping it on my person so I didn't have to constantly go back and forth from the kitchen. It ain't that big of a deal. Show you a teehee. All right, now the fun part is going to be this corner block because I don't know. Nope. It's not directional. Got to boot up Minecraft because I'm using a build from it. I made... Ah, okay. Gotcha. Sometimes I feel like it could be really easy to just replicate your builds that you've made in Minecraft and translate them over to Vintage Story. But then I also feel like at certain times, like, it could be a little more difficult than you initially imagine. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being weird about it. I just copy the basic layout and then redo it in the game to add even more details. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. No, it wouldn't be square. I was thinking to myself, what if we tried to do something a little bit different with this corner? But then it wouldn't end up being square with the build. 3, 4, 5, 6. You're not supposed to go there. I don't know what the heck kind of visual bug is happening here, but it's kind of annoying how I mine out a small slab of stone and then just ends up being one of those giant ones in my hand. Might be some sort of rendering bug issue. I don't know. Wrong chisel. Oh, nope, that's not gonna work. There we go. I think that's the right sequence that was supposed to be in there. Yeah, this all lines up right. Coolio. That's great. Fill that in before I forget to do so. And we gotta mine this all out. I'm thinking for the staircase. Is this just another? Oh, it's just a small pocket. I think there's like a whole cave that goes throughout here, which is probably why we were seeing the that one portion of the cave off that way when it was still exposed. All right. Okay, fill this in. Now I need to do throw that in there. Oh, seriously, I'm out of brick blocks already? Damn. Where's my bowl? Oh, it's right here. It's in the wrong slot. It's throwing me off a little bit. All right, let's go make ourselves some more bricks really quick. How is this all doing? Weak tannin. I know I try to make strong tannin. That might still be. I might have to make some more strong tannin so that we can process this stuff. Be good for now. Go ahead and throw our stones into here. Now we just need to get more bricks. I'm gonna try to use up these slabs back over here first. I don't know, I just feel like I want to have a little more space back here in case, because like how I have the vision in my head of how the forge room is gonna be is that one of the walls is gonna be all pit kilns if we need them, which obviously we do, so we can make refractory bricks, fire clay bricks, all that stuff. Then one side will also be for our bloomeries for mass producing all of our iron. Should probably go ahead and make up the rest of these really quick. And then one wall was going to be for tanning and all that stuff, which we might end up just what's the word? Making subrooms for all this stuff instead, because if we plan on expanding on our health hammer setups and everything, I think we want to have the room for that. So I am kind of leaning towards just making the subrooms. And just go from there. Alright, I shouldn't need too many more bricks, but we'll see. Just take that stuff with me. It's not a big deal. I might actually need more slate bricks, though. Let me run outside. We don't have any more slate slabs within the mountain here. This is all just granite in here, basically. Maybe some instances of limestone here and there, but it's just one big wall of, or one big slab of granite inside of here. How are the animals doing? I did end up bringing this grain out here so that we could feed the animals when they need to be fed. Dude, you need to back the frick off. Unless our flax is ready. I'm gonna check to see if the flax is ready first before we try using the spelt grain. Yeah, as you can see, we have plenty of slate outside of the mountain. I need hammer. Because the exterior of the mountain is slate, it's just the interior is granite, so probably gonna have to end up finding another spot for mining out slate, potentially. I don't know, we'll see. I'm just gonna make up as much as I can. The rest of this will go into storage somewhere. Let me see. I think our flax might be ready for harvest. Guess what? We're at the 26th of May. I think the last time I was out here it was... Oh, this is all like 8 of 9. Probably within the next couple days, we're gonna have flax ready to go. Which is nice. I think we're starting to get some mature rye and spelt within here too. So that's also a positive. Gonna have plenty of grains for not only ourselves, but potentially trading with everyone else too, if they happen to need food. I said something about it the other day, like off camera, just talking with everybody else, where I was like, we really aren't doing much trade of any kind. So maybe that's just kind of like the blunder with this first season. so to speak, because eventually this world will come to an end. But whenever that happens, still remains to be a mystery. I feel like we're still very, very far off from that. But I think for the next time that we do this, I think it would be smart if, like, obviously, everybody should take care of their own needs, like food, shelter, all that stuff. But, like, luxuries, like special tools, armor, and any other potential luxuries, maybe we try being like, oh, this faction is doing that, or that faction's doing this. Just to kind of get some more economy going on with the server. But that's just my 2 cents, I guess. So these bricks can go in here for now. Problem is we don't have stuff we can trade that others need. Yeah, I mean, that kind of goes for everybody, though. Is that, like, everybody's so self-sufficient at this time that there is no need for trading. And that's what I'm getting at, is, like, it's probably not going to happen this go around with the server, but in the future, I definitely think it would be smart to, like, each faction has a distinct role when it comes to what they produce and how they're selling it and all that fun stuff. So, but yeah, definitely when we make armor, but even then, it's like, I remember talking with Rowan about this maybe a couple weeks ago, is that, like, they are in the process of making armor. So it's like, once we have it ready, they're gonna be like, I don't think we need it because they already have it. And that's the problem that we're running into here, I feel like. Oh, I almost messed that up. I feel like this was just almost all completely messed up here. Trials and tribulations of wanting to make everything look beautiful. Oh, I'm hungry. All right, now that looks so much better. This corner is officially done. Well, I guess we should probably remove those. Make that look nice and pretty. And perfect. So now the next problem is, I think, do we put our Are you bringing the slate in here?
Yeah, in case you needed it.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you doing that
This
for
is
me.
a fresh harvest too, slate.
Oh, well, perfect.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I still need to actually Are these... I think I ended up going... yeah, I did. Actually, I only need to do it with the one. Then we can copy and paste. And same with this side. Now, this one will be a little more tricky because, well, let me first off remove that. I think that's all we needed to take out when it comes to these blocks here. So if we take a nice pretty picture, I think that lines up right. We go ahead and put down shoot. I almost forgot. Oh. I need to make another lantern, but I'll probably try to pan for another candle or something. Oh, that's what I totally meant to mention to Raiden when he was here, but he's not. He's Raiden, at some point we need to work on bees. Bees are going to be quite important. Can I do this all from up here? Yes, I can. Perfect. So now when it comes to figuring out how we're going to design this, we might end up just doing what we did over there, just kind of keep it simplistic. And then as for these corners, maybe we do something with them. Not entirely sure. All right, so that's going to have to be filled in. Back behind there. That looked good. Maybe I try to just not overthink it and just go with the flow. Just let it happen. Oh. That's not supposed to look like that. What if we just do something like that? Just have it... Alright, let's go ahead and dig this part out. Actually, technically, this is supposed to be slate. If we're going to be doing the recurring theme. Then I guess the next problem comes to how we're going to make this slope into this. Why'd I have to do such complex shapes for the hallway designs? You know what? I think if we just leave that as is and throw in brick blocks like that. Yeah, that don't look too bad. And then for back here, we'll just throw in slate brick blocks like that. Nope, that's not where you were supposed to go. Yeah, well, that looked good. Let's find out. Snapshot. Let me do the wall here really quick. Sure, that will help give us a bit better insight. But after I eat, because I am hungry yet again. You guys hear footsteps? Sounds like they're... Oh, hi, Raiden. Have you been paying attention? Hey, get back here. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to you. You actually kind of confused me for a split second there. I'm like, how the hell did he just disappear like that?
Magic.
No, but have you been paying attention to stream at all?
Not lately since I started building.
Fair enough. I feel like we should probably try to work on bees at some point.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. We just go build that skep and put it by like 20 flowers. And then build like a few other skeps around it. And so it'll refill each other. That's all it is.
Okay. I'm just saying that's probably something we could potentially do. What kind of ashlar blocks are you looking for?
Granite.
You need the iron wedge chisel.
Okay. Need a full stack. There we go. That's good. Lord.
That's enough slices!
Actually, I mean 2 stacks. Danke.
Middle top crate here is where I'll have them stored.
Oh, okay.
I have to make... I'll probably end up making a couple iron wedge chisels because this one's about to break here soon anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's going to be one of our main building blocks.
Yeah. Alright, so that puts us up to 62. We're now up to 96 iron blooms, which is honestly pretty solid. I think we're gonna hold off from making any plate armor until we get our second half hammer set up, because that'll just help the whole process go by a lot quicker. All right, so we're still waiting on these to finish up before we can throw the rest of these prepared hides in. Yeah. Oh, somebody's trying to play peekaboo with us. They're hiding behind the door. Or hide and seek, I don't know. Whatever game you want them to be playing. Gosh darn it. Hey, what are you doing? Cat's being a butthead right now. Jeez, cat. I know you have food in your food bowl. I gave you food earlier. She's probably just begging for attention right now. Which is always at the most inopportune times. Without fail. For now, I'm just going to toss these on the ground. Or stack them on the ground, I should say. Okay, so now that we've pretty much got this, well, I still have to put in the wall, I guess. But we, for the most part, have this figured out, which is very nice. I just need the pantograph. Hammer. We need hammer. There we go. Now we just gotta fill this in. There we go. And one more block behind here. And officially, well, we still have this small section to do yet. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I see the light at the end of the tunnel, so I'm just like, sweet, finally. We can be done with this accursed place. Wrong. That needs to go there. Now, I guess the semi-tricky part. Well, maybe I'm just overthinking it again. Is we just fill that in. Can hear stuff in the walls. The walls are talking to me. Oh shoot, nope. And these blocks need to be filled in. I think after that, it's just... fill these in, and we're so close to being done with this hallway. The good thing is that for the next hallway that we do, because this side is strictly industrial, we're going to have another hallway on the other side that is going to be our like residential part of it. So like all the homes and everything like that. That's what that side's going to mostly consist of. There we go. Yeah, like that. And now this wall. I feel like this is strictly going to be a building stream tonight. Maybe we'll try to sneak in some exploration at some point later on. Because I can't just sit and build for a super long time. I always have to like break it up if I'm going to be doing certain things. Oh, great. I'm hungry again. Do I have any more food in here? I do not. Let's run back to the kitchen. I'm probably gonna have to end up cooking up some more food here pretty soon. Just cause I... Oh, maybe not. Is it? Oh, it's just onions. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. Why is this not as filling? That would be why. But yeah, it's just a like small finishing touches, and then officially hallway number 1 is done. Hold on a second. Come here, cat. Kitty cat. What are you doing? Let me go check our food bowl really quick, guys. I'll be right back. Swear. Pain in my butt. Love her to death. An absolute feral monster that she is. So that's all connected. Chisel these out. There we go. All right. Aside from a couple lanterns here and there, this hallway is officially done. And honestly, I'm happy with it. There's really nothing I would really change about it. Oh, I still have to finish. Still have to fill this in. Silly goose. Oh, chair stream is over. Yeah, not too much chair stream for you guys tonight. How you doing, Roth? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying warm. Know a lot of people are being hit by a big old snowstorm this weekend, so if you're one of the affected, I hope you guys are staying indoors, safe, and warm. As for me, it's just a few inches of snow. It's just another Tuesday for me. I don't know. Maybe it'll be worse over tomorrow. Oh wait, today's Sunday. Yeah, today's Sunday. I'm already forgetting my days. Maybe worse for others, obviously. Just hope you're staying warm indoors, being safe about it. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. About this part too. Let's go ahead and fill that in. There we go. And now we just have a couple more blocks to do here. Oh, crap. It's not what I wanted to do. Can I get my torch back, please? I guess my torch went bye-bye. Doing that? Why are you being such a menace right now? All right, now it's done. Now this is all done. Kind of feel like, just to make it seem a little more even, we might try to make this 5 blocks, so like this would be done on the outside here. So this is also 5 blocks wide. It's just a few extra blocks. We can do it. And then our lantern can go right here. And I think most things are going to be closed tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think anything's going to be closed for me. You know, I should probably, just in case, check my work email. I'm gonna check my work email just to see if anybody sent anything. I highly doubt it, because we only got like a few inches max. But something was actually sent out, but it's mostly for the students. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably also have to check my Blackboard and see if the professors put out anything. Or my one professor that I have class tomorrow for, see if he puts out anything. We really did not get all that much snow though, so I won't be surprised in the slightest if it's like, oh, we're still gonna have class. We're still gonna have class, but I won't force you to show up type deal. Go ahead and put these down. I don't know how your state does it, but mine puts out road condition levels, and the highest level makes it illegal to go out unless you're emergency personnel, which is what we're currently at. I mean, that's valid. That's absolutely fair that, you know, your state's doing that. I definitely feel like if you're not emergency personnel and you're being an absolute moron by being out in the roads right now, then that's dumb. Like, congratulations. you're gonna get yourself going off-road somewhere. No. I never want to use the phrase of, like, you deserve whatever happens to you if you go out. But, like, people knew exactly what was going down this weekend, practically across the entire United States. You prep for the long... You prep, get your shit that you need to get, and then stay indoors. Simple as that. You don't need to be going out and about doing anything like that. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I feel like... Nope, you're not supposed to go there. Alright, I think I might have gotten it all lined up correctly now. We shall see. Did I really run out of my granite bricks? Okay. Well. By the way, Roth, what do you think of my hallway so far? I think it looks really good, actually. I'm quite proud of it. Oh, I need to... Silly old me. There we go. That looks a whole lot better. Now I have a whole bunch of accidental brick blocks I don't really know what I'm going to do with. Hold on. I know exactly what to do with them. Chisel block. We make them full blocks again. Easy peasy. Now, obviously, they're not going to stack, but they're at least full blocks again that we can utilize somewhere. Poor weather people, if they overpredict and they get destroyed by tinfoil hats who thinks it's a big plot to sell more groceries. If they underpredict and they get blamed if anything bad happens. Yeah, I mean, that's just not the right mindset to have when it comes to these kinds of situations. It's like, they're just trying to do their jobs. Quit overthinking it, you conspiracy theorist. It ain't that real, dude. Just be smart about it. You're a grown adult. You can figure it out. All right, I totally forgot what I was going down there for till now. It's a nice hallway. Thank you. I worked very hard on it. Okay, so this is a chisel block. Make that a full block again. Are you trying to find the ashlar bricks again?
Yeah. That's all I needed. Thank you.
You son of a gun.
What?
Take it all! Actually, that's what I'm going to do with these two. So I'm pretty sure that's a chisel block. No, it's not. Okay. Shoot. Nope. Turn those into full blocks. We can use those up first. I don't think I'm going to need that many. So I just need to get... Yes. I'll hang on to the mortar just in case. I don't want to try to use up all these excess bricks before we try doing anything else. Okay. Alright. Ashlar blocks. Fill these in. There we go. Beautiful. Do we technically need to do this extension? No. Did I do it anyways because it would make things look a little bit nicer? Absolutely. Okay. That's looking all good to me. Holy crap. That took quite a bit of time. Just to finish that hallway. Obviously, we had to do a little bit of resource gathering. And, you know, we did some other stuff in between. But overall, I am quite happy with how this has turned out. Now, granted, we still have a couple small lighting issues. Oh, excuse me. That need to be fixed. But other than that, we're all good here. So, what do you guys think? Do we try to make a sailboat? Let me check to see how the flax is doing. I'm just going to put these miscellaneous blocks in storage really quick. Who knows? Maybe we make sailboat today. It's been a while since I made a sailboat, so we'll see. That is mostly full. That is also mostly full. That is full, and that is full. Okay. Slight problem. Where the hell am I supposed to put any of this stuff? I will need this though. I'll just throw the blocks in here for now. Ain't that big of a deal. Also put the pantograph in here as well. But before I forget, just in case everything is ready to be harvested, I will put some of this stuff away first. Honestly, this kind of looks a little trippy. It's like, I feel like I actually nailed like like this design just kind of looks really cool in like a 3D-esque type deal. Actually, I feel silly. I feel silly because I definitely messed that up. And it's gonna bother me if I just leave it there. Pantograph. Granite blocks. Take those with us. I might end up needing some more. So let me grab my mortar really quick. I'm like, where the hell is that guy screaming from? And then I remembered, this room back here is not fully lit up. So that's, I have a whole bunch of mobs just spawning back there. Ooh, whoopsies. Why do I feel like this is off somehow? Oh. Might have to redo this, maybe? Because how that, because it goes. Wait, now I need some. Do it right the first time and we don't have to come back and redo this stuff, Z-Man. Simple as that. Nope. Oh, I didn't mind that out first. Duh. So then this. That looks a lot better. I just have to fill in these couple blocks here really quick. Perfect. Alright, go put this stuff away, grab our scythe. And then we're gonna go harvest up some flax. Yeah, we'll put this stuff away first. Oh. Uh-oh. There we go. All better. Yes. Excuse me, had to sneeze. Oh, we do have a strong tanner now, too. Beautiful. Okay. More leather is now being processed. I guess I can't put the pantograph down, so I'm just gonna put it in here. Mortar can go back into here. Just trying to give myself a little more space. Actually, I will need a knife. Heading out for the night, had to help mother with some stuff. No worries, man. I completely understand. Have fun doing whatever it is that you have to do. I guess while we're out there, I'll see what you've been working on too. 'Cause I've been a little bit curious. Alright, so now... Screw it, I'm just gonna throw this stuff into here. Actually, no, we're not gonna take that. We're gonna take a small chest. Like this. Oh, this stuff's actually gonna spoil soon. Should probably do something with it, huh? We'll take it back. Put it on our back, first and foremost, so we can walk a little bit faster. Put it into storage with everything else. It's quite unfortunate because I think this stuff's going to end up spoiling before it can be properly used. Alright, so this stuff's still good for about 42 days, but this rye just needs to be used up. So we're gonna do that. I found the sweet spot when it comes to using peat for cooking up porridge and stuff like that. It's 7 peat per hefty portion. Alright, so let's go ahead and remove this. And this stuff's pretty close to spoiling, so I'm going to put this in the first chest here. I need to do something with this spelt flour. Oh, if we grind that down, it might last a little longer too. Turn that into a bread dough. Turn that into dough, which then can be turned into bread and all that stuff. I almost forgot to grab the scythe. I feel like our flax should just about be ready to go. What do I do with the scythe? Ah, it's right here. Confused myself for a moment there. Hopefully, we should get a very good amount of flax grain so that we can use that for feeding our animals too. I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm gonna have to fix that when I get back. Immediately stuck out. I'm just like, son of a gun. And I also did not realize how late it was either. It's almost June now too. Holy crap. All right. Rye is still growing. Flax is also still growing in certain spots around here. That's all rye. Yeah, so the flax, except for certain spots, still growing. I think we wait until it's all fully grown. Can I get the... Ah, that's right. It's like, can I get my chest back, please? We'll also put the scythe down out here as well. I reckon that it won't be very long till it's all ready. Like another day or two. So maybe while we go do that, while we wait for this stuff to fully grow up, we'll go ahead and do a little bit of exploration. Because it occurred to me the other day that we've explored a decent amount like up this way and everything, but we still have yet to actually find the exact location of the Resonance Archives. So maybe we try to just find the entrance to it. Oh, it is just me, so I could sleep and see how this ends up working out. Because if it only needed like one more day after I water everything here, then we'll wait to do the resonance exploration. Which, by the way, fun fact, I still have yet to ever go through the Resonance Archives, so I don't really know what to expect yet. Is that bad? I've never done the Resonance Archives, so I guess that's also kind of why I'm like, hey guys, why don't we try to work towards getting that done and have like a goal set in mind for doing said archives. I mean, it's almost 2 a.m. I think we're just gonna sleep really quick. Just to have time go by a little bit faster. Don't mind me, Raiden, I'm just sleeping in your bed. Borrowing your bed real quick, bud. Wow, I tapped back into this bed thief. I wasn't stealing it, I was just borrowing it. Only 2 more days until we get more. Hey, no. Oh, wow. How are you doing? You say you're ready to mate, but I don't know if the bull is. Eurasian Oryx. Eurasian. Yeah, they're the same exact kind of cows, so like... I don't know why nothing's happened yet. I definitely panicked when you said it was 2 a.m. No, I would have panicked myself. I'm like, shit, I gotta be to work in 5 hours. Oh. Now, see, I haven't used the dry stone before. I don't even know how. Oh, okay, I see. So you just use ashlar bricks with the stone themselves. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Definitely going for that weathered look for this structure, Raiden. I like it. I like it. I like it, Picasso. Alright, so some time has passed. Let's go check on the farm really quick. Oh no, it's one of these guys. Brace yourselves. Headphone warning. Because this guy's gonna probably... Yep. Uh-huh. I warned you. I did warn you. I hate these guys so much. Now, I've learned that this Arcanist stuff, the magic users will really like. So I'm gonna hang on to those just because I'm so nice. Everything else, though, good luck. Alright. Still needs a little more time. There's definitely splotches of flax that are ready to be harvested, but I'd prefer to just harvest it all at once. Make my life quite a bit easier. So, I'm gonna go get my bed, put some stuff away, and then we're gonna make our way on up to the Resonance Archives and find the entrance to it. Rowan and Vitor are doing all kinds of witchcraft, and I have no idea what's happening with it. Well, sounds like you need to get yourself in the loop with it, my guy. Sounds like that's something you need to work on. Alright, so... this porridge is ready. The ice is gonna melt in just a few hours. I need to get more ice, actually. Ruh-roh. That's not good. I'm gonna take this with me. Put the eggs back in here. Those eggs are about spoiled. Tragic. I know. What did I do with my bed? It wasn't in Raiden's house, so... Ah, it's right here. Another thing, I'll grab my axe and shovel, just because I feel like those are going to be pretty important. Do I still have shears in here or no? I do. Not many, but if we happen to come across any more oak trees, I'm going to want to try to get some more oak saplings. Still need to fix that. It'll be one of those little things that will take me ages to actually fix until somebody gets fed up with it and is like, dude, fix your shit. And I'll just be like, fine. It's mostly going to bug the people that have OCD. But plot twist, I kind of have OCD. Broth over here, like, it's gonna drive you insane. Yeah, it's mostly growing. But we need to stay on task. So, not entirely sure which marking we should be going for. Then we're just going to go for this one. They're both pinned, so let's fix that. So now we just have to go for the 1X instead of trying to figure out, hey, which X did we go for? Whoop, that's a hole. Almost dove right in. Look at the fishies. Maybe we'll find some interesting structures along the way too, or around the archives. Oh, there's another goat. Damn it. I hear them. I can hear the goats. Where's my knife? Gonna harvest up some of this flax while I'm out and about. Get some extra seeds. Ooh, small oak tree, but it's an oak tree. Hopefully get some more acorns. No? Well, fine then. Ooh, hollow tree. See what we get. Pine seed, flax seed, spelt, cassava. The heck is that? Cold resistance till 4 degrees. Heat resistance to 44. Ash. What the? Well, I'm sure the magic users will pay a pretty price for that. I have no idea its actual value. But hey, I'm sure it's something that the magic users will need at some point. More witchcraft, exactly. All right, so far we've only got 1 acorn, 3 acorn. Yippee! That's at least a positive. We got more than 1 acorn for that. Times it 1700. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Feel like we have time. Just to quickly run over and see. Plus I'm seeing... Oh. Host no respond. That's why I can't pick anything up. Any flint. Remember, we gotta collect flint. This is some very interesting terrain, though. Just because it's not easy to traverse, which would make sense for a major dungeon like the Resonance Archives to generate. It's just chickens. I thought something else was coming out at me. I kind of freaked out, I'm not gonna lie. Another hollow tree, though. Got redwood seed, some rice seeds, sunflower seeds, spelt seeds. Okay. Very interesting. I see you, wolf. You're running off, which is a good thing. I don't want to have to take you out if I don't have to. Don't have to go as north, it's more east. I swear I thought I heard bees. Maybe not. I was kind of hoping I was going to land on some bushy leaves. Or branchy leaves, but that did not work out. Just gonna chop down some trees just to kind of clear a path a bit. Just a little bit. Probably would be a lot easier to do it with shears, but oh well. All right, wolf's running off. Like to see that. Meal. Oh! Holy shit! You scared the fuck out of me, dude. Oh. Was not expecting that. Good lord, Z-Man. Get it together. To be fair, though, I feel like a lot of people would have also reacted the same way as I did. If they just saw a wolf pop out of nowhere. Kind of getting distracted now with trying to find flint when we have a goal that we need to reach. Just gonna dig us some grass. To be fair, I feel like that's kind of justified. That was a justified scream. Ooh, copper. A lot of the copper that I've been finding as of late has always been poor copper, and it kind of sucks. So it would be nice to find like rich copper, bountiful copper. But we're getting stuck with the short end of the stick. I'm just going to chop this tree down. It's going to be in the way. Yes, Wolf, I can hear you. Oh. Alright, that was a bit too high. I know it's just me, but it would probably be convenient to make a proper path up at some point. What time is it? It's almost 2100. I feel like we're gonna just travel through the night, find the Resonance Archive, and then hole up for the temporal storm. Because I don't want to be out in the wild when this temporal storm hits. Just ain't very smart. I feel like we've got to be close, right? Yeah. We're getting there. Just got to go a little more north and then basically straight east. What? Oh man, got kicked. Maybe that's a sign. I don't know. Of things to come. Didn't notice that somebody did subscribe while we were streaming, so thank you guys for subscribing, whoever you may be. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the Z fam. Whoop. Jumping to and fro. Yeah, we've got to be like right there. Fun fact, there was a rift right there. Oop. So the thing is, we have two different markers for where the Resonance Archive could be. And usually, it's on top of a mountain. You missed. Maybe if we try to go get a bit of a better vantage point, you may be able to see something. Because, like, one marker's over there, and another marker's over here. Ouch. That kind of hurted. It's like we're basically right on top of this marker here. So where the frick is it? Trying to see if we can find this thing. Hello? Because I do know that sometimes the marks are not exact to where the entrance is. Sometimes it could be a bit off. So that's why I'm kind of like checking all of the surroundings. Now, over here... I feel like this has potential for it to be like right within this region. I know we're kind of a ways off from it, but maybe we have to come at it from this angle. So if we try to head back towards those marks again. Let's see what we can find. Oh! That was almost really bad. Alright, well, let's climb back up. Make our way down. The problem is that this place is so dense forest-wide. This is such a dense forest that you're probably gonna have a hard time trying to find the entrance if it's hidden behind trees. Maybe it's a good thing that I brought my shears so that I can clear out some of this stuff and potentially find it a bit easier. Now, granted, we can definitely just chop down some trees. think that's the rift I found earlier. This is a bit tricky. This is very twixy indeed. Nine times out of 10, whenever I have like tried to go out and figure out the location of the Resonance Archive, it's always been on like the tallest mountain. But you can't really see that mark. Maybe like right here is 190. 211 right here. Like it's difficult. Okay. Well, I'm fully determined that we're to try to find it now, so like it. Well, we're gonna hang out here while the temporal storm occurs. Also, what's going on, Lux? Yeah, so we're not gonna be doing really much of anything. So I think might be a good time for me to use the restroom to stretch my legs. So if you need to do any of those things, stretch your legs, grab a snack, do whatever you need to do. We will be back in just a few. Okay, everybody, I have returned. We are still sitting in the middle of the temporal storm, which is kind of unfortunate, but these do last a good while, so it is what it is. Let's catch up with chat. Chair stream pog. No chair stream for you guys. Response to the question, nothing much, just haven't slept for 5 days. You should probably sleep, my guy. Also, fun fact, intermission, the OG Doom game is 2.5 gigabytes or something, making it smaller than a cat GIF by 1 gigabyte. Interesting. Not so fun fact, the duck song is 15 years old. I hate that so much, Lux. I hate that you brought that up. That just makes me feel so goddamn old now. Ugh. And yes, I am still the only one on, so I'm the only one suffering through this. Oh! Beautiful! Storm is ending. We love that. Alright, so we're going to... I can hear bad guys outside. Yeah, no, it's kind of crazy to think that this year I'll be 29. And then next year is the dreaded 3-0. Sucks, man. You and me both, bud. Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible times over here. I could probably make it worse by bringing up the Gummy Bear song. Oh no, that Gummy Bear song has to be like 2004? 2003? $18 Holy shit. That's wild. Where are you? Can hear you trying to charge up your shot there, bud. You missed. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Gonna try my best to traverse this. This is absolute insanity. But no, it looked like there might have been just a tiny bit of the door showing over here somewhere. Unless my eyes are playing tricks on me. That very well could be the case. I keep clicking off stream to reset it, but I keep seeing cursed videos. Well, maybe you should stop looking at cursed videos? I feel like my eyes are playing tricks on me. Where the hell is this thing? Maybe I try just clearing out some trees. Just so I can see a little better. Because these things are always, like, hidden. They're never a guarantee to find, but this has got to be one of the more difficult ones that I've attempted to look for. So it didn't take too long for our Everything Medieval series to find that one. That one was found within a few minutes, I feel like. But this one, what if it's just because we have two different markings that it's like, yeah, we're gonna mess with this guy. How's it been, by the way? Been here for a solid week or so. Oh, you know, braving out a winter storm and all that fun stuff. How have you been, Lux? Hanging in there as well, I'm assuming. There's also just so many trees too, so you don't really know like what is traversable. Like you could just be falling down like a few blocks, or you could be falling down 50 blocks for all I know. What happens if we try to pillar up? Just a little bit. Might need to do a little more than that. Good, just hearing drilling sounds at the back of my head. Like I said, you should probably go to sleep. Yeah, this did a whole lot of nothing for me. Darn it. The search continues. Part of me thinks that it might be somewhere on this section of the mountain range. Maybe. If it'll let me up. So I know sometimes the entrance can be hidden within the side too. Like it's not guaranteed that it usually spawns near the top, but like the doors are in the side of a mountain. Yeah, there's a lot of orange up here, mostly because we haven't really been in the region. So it's kind of stuck in like that orange fall color. I know I'm getting like pretty far from the markings, but figured we can at least just check this range. Usually the top of it's also kind of noticeable. Oh, this is a big old cave. Hey, knock it off. Hmm. I really wish there was at least some sort of indicator as to where the entrance would be. Other than just markings on a map. Just realized, but for some reason now that I watch lives, a lot of VTubers keep getting recommended to me. I mean, there's a lot of VTuber streamers out there, so it makes sense. How far up? We are quite a ways away from the markings. But I'm trying to see... Like, I just don't want to be chopping down a bunch of trees if I don't have to. Just trying to find this damn entrance. I feel like it's gotta be, like, the entrance has to be facing this way. Whoop! Good thing I landed on branchy leaves there. You know, I'm just gonna make sure that I'm actually checking this stuff proper, remembering this stuff proper. Oh, what level does the Resonance Archive usually spawn at? Utilize includes from treasure hunter traders' primary method. Yeah, not super helpful there. Thanks for that. Really what we're trying to look for is like different colored rock. Oh, my heater turned off, damn it. No wonder I was feeling cold. All right, let's go back to those markings really quick. I think what's going to help us out the most is trying to clear out some of these trees. Since we can't exactly pinpoint the Y level, the entrance, it's just usually in mountainous terrain. Could you just burn the forest down? We're trying to avoid a forest fire. I feel like that's just not necessarily ideal. So yeah, granite rock. Lots of granite rock around here. Why? One, because it's laggy. And two, we don't want it spreading throughout this entire continent area here. Like, this is a big section. Might end up needing to get another set of shears, potentially. Alright, we're kind of moving away from markings. Just trying to go a little bit closer to at least this mark, maybe. Nothing down there. Just want to be able to see for gosh darn. Just want to be able to see the entrance. Want to see the elf's favorite thing burn. That's kind of morbid, a little bit. Just a wee bit. Alright, so like this marking, for example, we're like basically right on top of it. Approximately. But I'm not noticing any different colored stones. Stone types. Bro, why is this thing so elusive? You know, I just want to point out, for when eventually we do end up going through this, y'all, everybody on this server should be very appreciative of what I'm doing right now. Because I very well could just say, screw it, give up, and leave it to the others to potentially find. But no, I'm here trying to locate this damn entrance. Ouch. I'm also starting to run out of rations, so you got to keep an eye on that. The tree huggers gave me an apple lolly instead of a milk lolly. Wants to rip offs. Oh no. Huh? Try to chop down this tree. Didn't notice the big fat 3K sub count. Yeah, we hit that before the end of last year. I want to say it was sometime in like beginning of December. So we've had that number for a while now. But if you want to see that number continue to grow, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Oh man, this is way more stressful than it needs to be. I'm just over here trying to break, or trying to find this stupid entrance, and yet we can't seem to find it. I'm trying to clear out some of these ravines because I mean, it's not very often that I've found the entrance in like a lower part of the mountain, because these things generally need a lot of depth to them for like all the lower caverns and stuff like that. So you would think that the entrance would be high up. The other problem is you probably could potentially find the distinction of what it looks like, because it has the rusty... Oh, what does it look like? So, like, you see these rusted heavy gates here, Both? Like, obviously this is what you're primarily trying to look for, but sometimes they will have other stone types around them. So rusty gate here is usually the entrance, and it's, I would think it generally sticks out quite a bit, but because all the leaves are orange around here, you can't really notice that as much. But usually I want to say, like, you can see like different brick blocks within the mountain and all that stuff. Like I've been saying, we're just struggling to find it. Hit that bell and like the video so we can get 4 subs. You know, I probably have walked past it a bunch of times too, but because it's so well hidden, you just can't really see it. It's like primarily where I'm looking is the side of these cliffs here. And because there's so many freaking trees, I can barely even see it. I'm also starting to run out of food. which is not good. Might have to come back at some point. Where's the gosh darn entrance? Yeah, we don't want to be chopping down these hollow trees, so they can have some pretty decent stuff. There's too many tall trees around. I mean, I guess I should be trying to clear out around where approximately where the markings are. The worst part about this is that because this place is so densely forested, it could just be a matter of clearing out some leaves and trees, and then bam, there's the entrance. Rift down there. It's getting dark again. Gosh darn it, man. highly doubt it's down anywhere through here. But we're trying to check every crack and crevasse for this damn thing. Like, you gotta think that the entrance would be somewhere between these 2 points. Or in at least a 50 block area. Screw it. I'm making it a mission to just chop down all these freaking trees. Sorry, elves. Oh gosh. That was a bit of a big drop. No. Ah! What's the durability on these? Not too much durability left on these shears. I know, we're just leaving all these logs behind. But I'd rather not waste... Well, I'd rather just find what I can find. I won't find the stupid doors. That's what I'm trying to do. Probably gonna end up having to go back here very soon because I'm practically out of food. Probably gonna end up starving, but I'm just gonna make a small place for me to put down my bed. Sleep the night off. Oh man. Yep, and now we are officially starving. Like, I'm trying to eye up this mountain here. Because, like... part of me thinks that there could... It's like... somewhere over here, but maybe it's hidden by one of these various hills or something. I don't know. Oh, well, there goes that axe, too. Alright, no axe. Shears are practically gone. I think it's time we cut our losses and head home now. Regroup. Get some fresh tools. Come back. Watch, on my way back, I'm somehow, someway gonna stumble across the entrance, and I'm gonna be pissed. Some more copper here. We already have like over a dozen copper veins that we still have yet to mine up anyways. I don't think we need to be wasting our time. Gosh. This mountain's massive. We were definitely like sitting on top of it. Ouch. I feel like we just got unlucky. I don't know, maybe we check the farm too, because a couple days have passed. I'm hoping that our flax farm is ready for harvest. Give me some solace in the fact that we weren't able to find what we were trying to find. Okay, well... should probably just beeline it for home. Resin. I guess I didn't have to toss those, but oh well. Yeah, we're getting to less than half our health. I feel like I just need to focus on getting back. And hopefully nothing will come out and try to jump us. Oh man, I'm trying to parkour. Parkour! No? Okay. That's a big old hole. Oh, there's ruins here. Oh, it's already been explored. I don't remember that, so maybe Raiden did that. Look at that windmill in the... Did it really just stop out of nowhere? Oh no, it's still going. I just saw it freeze and I was like, why? Chickens. How be the goats and cows? Still have yet to do shit with that. How much longer do you guys have? 2 days? Interesting. Still very happy with how this turned out. I think I did a pretty solid job with designing this. Next time, I think I'm probably going to try and work on the storage room. Just because we have so much crap on us. Yeah, this is a lot. Excuse you. Damn it. Is it what? Right here? Yeah. So... I think I'm gonna have to move this over by 1. No, it has to go like here. It has to be a block lower though. It's kind of the unfortunate thing. Yeah, I don't know. Something I'll have to figure out. But it is starting to get late for me. I do have to work tomorrow. So I think this might be a good stopping point for us tonight. We got a good bit done with the kingdom. And we've been trying to find the Resonance Archives. We'll probably spent a solid 45 minutes trying to look for that. And we came up with nothing. So... I feel like that might be something we'll do off camera or next time. But we're going to go ahead and say good night for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, hanging out, and chatting with me. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Or if you're still watching this in VOD form and you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit that like button. Check out all the links in the description below of all my social medias. Consider joining my community Discord as well. And if you want to see more Soulless Gaming vintage story content just like this, consider subscribing as well. And I also want to say a huge shout out and thank you to all my channel members. You guys are absolutely amazing. And if you want to be absolutely amazing just like them and also get some awesome perks like being able to play with me here on the Soulless Gaming server, consider becoming a channel member today. Never required, but always greatly appreciated. And one more thing before we go, huge thank you to G Portal for sponsoring this server. If you want to get your own vintage story server for you and your friends, make sure to use the link in the description below for 10% off your first month. But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow, or it probably will end up having to be tomorrow because I'm getting my wisdom teeth out Wednesday. So we will have the Soulless World on Minecraft tomorrow. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. So yeah, won't be able to do anything Tuesday. Wednesday, wisdom teeth are out. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday is when I'm going to be recovering. I don't know when I will be ready to stream again. After that, I probably want to give myself enough time to rest and all that. But enough rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.